Okay, you guys. I'm so sorry, everybody. But the stream is back up now, or at least it should be. Um, we had an unfortunate power surge again, which happens quite a bit, unfortunately, in my house. And this is one of the reasons why Marissa can't play with me that much anymore, because whenever we have, two computers going, playing games at the same time, it does happen sometimes, but anyways, I'm back, you guys. Thank you all for being patient. Welcome in. If you guys are watching the stream right now, this is a continuation of our earlier stream. Unfortunately, we had a power go out on us accidentally. The electric in my house is really shitty, and what the fact that I have a PS5, a TV, a computer, and a computer monitor, along with me sharing a fuse with my sister, who has too many fridges in her room, literally 2 kitchen appliances. That does cause us to have a lot of outages, and everyone here seems to think it's, my shit causing the outages, but I know it's the fucking fridges, dude. That's why they're designed for kitchens, not for bedrooms, especially 2 of them. But that's a great question, Lee. That's a really good question, bro. I don't know, man. She has 2 though, but that's literally what causes all of our problems. So I've been looking into 2 ways of fixing it. Option 1 is I switch rooms with my brother, which I might do that soon if I can. Option 2 is, so for my computer, I have what's called a UPS, or an uninterrupted power supply. Basically what it does is, in the event of an outage, it uses a battery backup to supply electricity to the computer and the monitor. So I have that for my computer and my monitor, but I don't have a second one, which I would need for my PlayStation and my TV, because the internet doesn't go down because it's in a separate room. So my internet would still be going. It would just literally, like, if the breaker needed to be tripped, like, I could run downstairs and trip it, and meanwhile the stream wouldn't go down. So I'm thinking about putting, I have one UPS, but it's only a 600 watt, so I could use that one for my PlayStation and my TV, and that would be perfect. And then if I can get another one that's maybe like an 850 or a 1000, I could use that for the computer and for the monitor. So I put one on the wish list. They're about $150 to $200. So that's why we have the outages, though, because these 2 bedrooms each share a breaker, and refrigerators don't use that much electricity all the time. What happens is whenever a refrigerator gets too hot, the compressor kicks on, and whenever a compressor fires up, just in that 1 second, it uses a shit ton of power. But then after the compressor kicks on, then it really doesn't use that much power. So what happens is, when you've got that compressor kicking on, it uses a ton of power just in that little moment, and that's enough to overload the breaker. Whereas the computers and the PlayStations, they use a constant, load of power. A refrigerator's different, where it doesn't use that much power, and then all of a sudden it uses a ton just for a moment, and then that's literally what is causing the outages. So my suggestion to her was, instead of having the mini fridges in your room, just have them upstairs in the living room, right outside your room, because then they'll be on a different breaker. But nobody wants to listen to me, though. They blame the power outages on me having a computer and a console, in my room. I'll admit that I do have, a lot of electronics, but it's not enough to, trip a fucking breaker, though. anyways, you guys, I'm sorry that the stream
This
went
ain't
down.
Kansas, is it?
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, Remus. He said, "Oh, mate, just got home. Not going to say what happened, but clocked out. Best of night. En route to hospital." Wait, you had a good night? I mean, or it sounds like you didn't have a good night. Is that what you mean, Remus? If you're going to the hospital, I hope everything's okay, man. I hope you're okay, bro. But it's good to see you on the stream again, though, dude. Welcome back, Remus. And yeah, apologies, Amber. Apologies, Sweezy, and apologies, Goose. And Lee Chaolan, I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, it wasn't your guys' internet. It was my fucking power went out. And it's not the power in the whole house. It's just my bedroom and her bedroom. And sometimes my brother's bedroom even goes out too. But yeah, that's what the problem was. It's not like we lost power to the whole house. We had a power surge just on one fuse, you know, and that fuse the breaker box has to be flipped to reset the fuse or whatever. So that's what's going on, you guys. Unfortunately, it happens. It's not the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. So, but you know what's funny though, dude, is like me and Marissa were just talking about this, how like they blame the outages on, you know, my computer and on my PlayStation and on us. But what's weird is on Monday, on my day off, her and I were out at the grocery store. We weren't home. None of our shit was on, not even our light in our bedroom or our box fan. Like everything in our room was off, and the power still went out. So that just goes to show that like it's obviously not, you know, my room that's causing it. And I've tried explaining this to them, dude, but they just don't get it, dude. Like, I mean, one mini fridge is you might be able to get away with that, but like, people have to like realize that a refrigerator is a kitchen appliance, and you know it's designed for the much higher voltages and amperages and wattages of kitchen appliances. It's not designed to be in a fucking bedroom, you know. Especially two of them in the same room. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, I apologize, everybody. But we are back. If you guys are watching the stream on the YouTube right now, out in YouTube land, do me a favor, you guys, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know down below what you guys think about Rank Reset and 2v8 and all that good stuff. I'm probably going to do like one more match, I think, of 1v4, you guys, and then after this we'll switch to 2v8. Hopefully, well, I mean, we might have to wait longer if we don't have enough people, but I'm hoping that most of the people that were here have come back now that they realize that, you know, I posted in the Discord letting everybody know what happened. Goose, are you still here, Grand Goose? If he's not here, does anybody want to come in and join for a game or two? If Goose doesn't come back in a minute, Lee, would you like to join? Because I don't know if he realized the stream went down. But if you're here, Grand Goose, let us know, buddy. Because you and Amber can have dibs all night if you guys want. I'm here right now, but I'll let someone play the last one. Okay, that's nice of you, man. Well, just so you know, Goose, you donated enough tonight to have dibs all night. So you can play as many matches as you want. And then on top of that, if you want to add another hour to our game tonight, because for those of you that don't know, my buddy Grand Goose here, he guided the stream for tonight, and he chose Goose Goose Duck for our game. So I'm going to be playing that for, well, we're supposed to play for 1 hour, but if you want to add an hour to it, we can play for 2 hours, and I'm down for that if you are, man. Of course, Lee. Come on in, brother. Come and join. Oh, you and Amber made it out, even though I got DC'd? Nice job, you guys. I mean, how many? When I got DC'd, we were on the last gen, weren't we? We were about to get out. I mean, because my... Yeah, honestly, Amber, like, my little brother and my little sister are, like, treated like the babies in the family, you know what I mean? But way more my little brother than my little sister is too, but, like, my little brother is one of the biggest, like, mama's boys I've ever seen, bro. And I'm telling her, man, like, she's way too soft on him, dude. Like, she doesn't make him go to school. She's not hard enough on him, dude. And he's 17, bro. Like, he's gonna be an adult in a year. And you know, it's not my kid. I'm not gonna tell her how to raise her kids, but they are my little brother and my little sister. And I do, you know, care that they're being brought up right. And like, when you're at that age, bro, like, you're gonna find out quick, you know, like, what having a job and paying bills and being an adult is. And like, he's not being prepared for any of those things, you know. So I'm just scared that he's like, he doesn't know how to wipe his own ass or do laundry or none of that shit, bro, or do dishes. Like, the poor kid, dude, all he knows how to do is take out the trash. And actually barely that, because usually I take out the trash. But when I was his age, bro, like, okay, I got a job when I was 12. I had my first, like, job when I was 12, working at Meridian Speedway with my dad, selling programs and tickets and working in concessions. Then when I was 14, I got another job. And then when I was 16, I got another one. Like, by the time I was his age, I had like, probably 4 or 5 jobs. I had my license when I was 14, driving myself to school. You know what I mean? And like, I was going to school, working, and, you know, had a girlfriend. And like, this kid, bro, like, he never leaves his room, bro. And he's just always in his room. So yeah, she babies him a lot. I love my little brother, but like, I do sometimes wish that like I could take him out and go do shit with him, but he never wants to fucking go do anything, you know? And I feel like this generation, like mine and Marissa's generation and some of you guys that are like a little bit older like us, I feel like this generation that's coming up now, like these, you know, teenagers that from 13 to like 16-year-olds now, I feel like that generation is so different compared to, you know, our generation, bro. And it's like guys don't have the balls to talk to girls, you know, like they just there's just like, I'm not saying my little brother is, but dude, there's just so many incels out there nowadays. I'm sure my little brother will be fine, but like, just in general, you guys know what I mean though. Like, this generation, I'm not saying you guys, I'm saying like the younger generation that's like 13, 14, 15. Some of you guys that are younger on my stream, you guys are actually very mature for your age, from what I've seen, but like, there's definitely a lot of people out there from this new generation that are just like, they got them incel vibes, like, you know what I mean, Pooh, Amber? Like, you guys ever been hit on by a dude, and like, you can just tell this dude is like he's never even like, kissed a girl probably. And you're just like, you feel bad, but he's also kind of creepy for that reason too. It's like, wait, what's wrong with him, you know? Yeah, Sweezy, I've played DVD on keyboard, bro. You know, I don't really like it, man, because I've always played Dead by Daylight with my controller. And shout out to Amber, Avern, and shout out to Amber, Avern, and Kawaii Trickster for hooking me up with my new controller. But yeah, man, I've always played with a controller. So has Marissa. So when her and I tried to play DVD on a keyboard and mouse, I could play, but I could not 360 at all. Like I could run around and loop, but I could not 360, bro. Marissa was having trouble even just running around, and you know, because she figured out the keyboard part of moving, but she was having trouble using the mouse to look around. And for me, I wasn't having trouble with that, but I was having trouble with, you know, 360ing in a tight circle. Like, it's easy to 360 on a controller. I don't really have any problem spinning killers and doing 360s on a controller. But 360ing on the computer for me, I never really was able to do it super fast. I could do it a little bit, but not to the point where I was like, I could only do 180s, you know what I mean? Like, I could go one way and then juke the other way and kind of spin back and forth, but I couldn't, like, spin in a complete circle, though. Oh, that bitch kicked my gin, son of a bitch. Nobody touches my gin, bitch. Uh-oh. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Bro, there's no... Oh, here we go. Oh, you done missed, bitch. You done fucked up now. Oh, dude, I got stuck for a second. God damn it. I don't know why that... Fuck, dude, that gen's almost done, bro. I don't know why I got stuck like that. I'm sorry, Nick. I don't know why I got stuck on the pallet like that, dude. I wasn't, I guess maybe I just didn't turn sharp enough, you know? I'm so sorry, though, Nick. That was my bad, buddy. What is she doing? She just let me pop that gin right in front of her. Alright. Guys, go get Nick, and while she's cooking me, I'll take her away so you guys can get him. At least I got the gin done, though. I know, right, Pooh91? Like, imagine a 14-year-old driving these days. Like, I could not imagine it, bro. But see, the thing with me, Pooh, is when I was 14, I started racing go-karts when I was 9. And I'm not talking like the shitty go-karts they have at, you know, arcade place. Like, these were fast fucking go-karts. They could go like 60 miles an hour, dude. So I started racing fast go-karts from the age of 9, and I did that for like 2 years. I would race on dirt, I would race on pavement, and then when I was about, you know, the age of, once I got my license at 14, I started racing, like stock cars. Not like NASCAR or anything crazy, like not those type of cars, but, you know, like little 4-cylinder, like 4-banger, you know, slower cars, but like they had different classes of cars at Meridian Speedway. So, future stocks is what I raced, which they're just little 4-cylinder. They're not that fast. And then they had different classes that, you know, did go all the way up to cars that were almost as fast as NASCAR. But anyways, I was 14 years old and I was racing, Pooh. So because I was racing, you know, go-karts and then regular cars, I had, you know, the building blocks for being a good driver. If that makes sense. Like, I was already kind of driving, even though they're go-karts, like, I had those building blocks of, you know, racing, which, you know, I already had a foundation for how to operate, you know, a motor vehicle, so to speak, even though it wasn't a full-size motor vehicle. But those go-karts are quick, dude, and, like, I was racing those, and then Then I raced, you know, real cars, and I already had racing kind of, you know, from my dad. Like, he owned the track, so like racing was in our blood, and I was already like had, you know, I guess the skills of being a good driver because of that reason. So when I started driving, when I got my license, I was only a couple months from turning 15, but technically I was 14 years old. I don't know if it's still like this, but in the state of Idaho, you're allowed to take driver's ed, not through the school, but if you pay for it privately, you can take driver's ed as early as 14 years and 6 months. So if you're 14 and a half, you can take driver's ed, right? And then it takes about 3 months to graduate, and then you drive with a permit for like a month, and then you do the tests, the physical and the written, and I passed, and I was a couple months away from turning 15. I was only 14, but I had my license, you know? Yeah, see, Remus knows, dude. Don't you feel like, Remus, like our generation had to grow up and be responsible from such an early age, dude? And I feel like some of these like younger kids now that are in their early teens, you know, like, and some of them that are even older, like my brother, dude, that are almost an adult. Like, I feel like some of these kids now, I'm sure there were kids from our generation too that were man-childs, but I feel like this generation just has more man babies than our generation did. Like, it was very common for our generation to, you know, be driving yourself, working a job, having a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you know, while you're still in high school. And don't get me wrong, I think they should still, while you're a kid, still be a kid, you know, but they still should have to do chores. They should still, you know, if you want to work a job to have money, you know, go for it. Like, I wouldn't force my kid to do that, but like most kids want to work a job that were in our generation because we wanted to have money to, you know, because I couldn't drive my car unless if I didn't have gas. Like, my parents wouldn't give me, you know, gas money. So unless I worked for my gas money, I couldn't drive my car. My dad paid for my insurance and my registration and all that, but he wouldn't pay for my gas. He's like, if you want to, you know, he's like, driving your car is a privilege, and he's like, if you want to drive yourself to school and not have to take the bus, and you want to drive to your girlfriend's house and, you know, have that freedom, he's like, you need to, you know, pay for your gas money. And it was the same thing with my cell phone too. Like, he didn't buy me a cell phone. Like, having a cell phone when I was a kid was definitely a privilege. It wasn't like kids nowadays, like, everyone has a phone, dude. Like, 9-year-olds have phones now. But when I was a kid, like, I didn't get my phone until I was, like, 15, and I had to pay my phone bill myself. So if I wanted to drive my car and I wanted to text my girlfriend, like, I had to have a job to do those things. So that's why, like, I wanted to work. But I just feel like kids now, dude, like, they don't really have much desire or incentive to work because a lot of parents just fucking give them all that shit, you know? They pay for their fucking gas and for their cell phone bill and on and on. So I'm not saying that, you know, my generation's, you know, perfect or anything. There's definitely man babies in every generation. All I'm saying is that I just feel like, it seems like to me that there's just more of them. And I think it's partly because of, like, you know, technology. Maybe it's also partly because of, like, bad parenting, you know? That's probably a lot of it. But like social media and technology and that shit too is also somewhat playing into it, you know? Exactly, Amber. I think that like that's part of it is like, you know, the parenting, you know. Exactly. Yeah, Remus, you're right, bro. Like we grew up really we had to grow up really fast, you know. And I felt like by the time I was 15 years old, I was doing what most 18 or 19-year-olds are doing nowadays. Because, like, when I was 19, I moved out. I was living in a house with my girlfriend. Her and I were both working jobs together. So, like, I was 19 and I moved out, you know. Whereas nowadays, I feel like a lot more kids nowadays probably live with their parents still, even, you know, well into their 20s and stuff. And I'm not saying there's necessarily anything bad with that. Like, especially if, you know, as long as you're working, you know, if you still live with your parents, but as long as you're still responsible and working and helping your family and contributing and shit, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I just feel like our generation, you know, not as many people like live with their parents into their 20s and 30s, but it's a lot more common now, you know what I mean? But yeah, I had to pay for my phone bill and I had to pay for my gas and shit like that. So I wanted to work a job, dude, so I had money, you know, so I could go to McDonald's and get me a fucking burger. Because I was a fat ass. I'm still am a fat ass. What am I saying? Hey, Massive Poo! Welcome back to the stream. Oh, dude. Now my PS5's overheating, bro. Is it just like everything tonight? Hang on, you guys. Give me 1 minute. First, the power goes out. Babe, you can't close this all the way. It's all the way closed right now.
I didn't touch it.
Well, I didn't leave it like that.
I didn't touch it.
Well, the reason, okay, well then if I did it, I'm sorry, but yeah, the curtain was completely covering it.
You saw me go past it. I didn't touch it.
I wonder like why I know it's on right now, but I'm not playing anything right now. It's still really
It's not even
hot.
coming back. I mean, like, what?
Chat, you guys, just give me 1 minute. I promise. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna let it cool off just for a second, because I got the fan is on it now, so like it's blowing, you know, it's blowing cold air at it now. But yeah, this thing, dude, if it's in a room that is like 70 degrees, dude, it overheats like so quick. So I think what I need to do is probably tonight.
Hands on it in a sign.
I think what I'm gonna do tonight after the stream, you guys, is I'm gonna buy some thermal paste online. If I can find some for like
I think what's going on is
you can get thermal paste for pretty cheap, like less than 20 bucks.
when the system is on for too long, it seems to happen a lot.
Well, no, I mean, this happens sometimes only an hour into the stream, and then other times it'll happen 5 hours into the stream. So
So,
when it's on for a while, yeah, of course it
so
happens, but it heats up pretty quick no matter what.
So how can this be due to the fucking air?
It's
When
not
when it's
due to the
running,
air. It's due to but the air helps it though, because when it has cold air coming into it, it doesn't overheat as soon or as often. But I don't think it is an air problem. I think what it is I think it's an issue with the thermal paste. I'll be honest. All right, you guys should be able to see the stream now again. I'm so sorry, y'all, but we are back.
I don't know
Um,
what that's doing.
let me ask really quick, you guys. Do we have enough people to do 2v8? Like, do you guys want to do? If we have enough people for 2v8, I'll go ahead and set up a 2v8 lobby with y'all. But I'm not sure if we have enough. Right now, I got Nick, Sweezy, and Lee. And I know
That's the
Amber. I know
feeling I've
you and
been
Nick
here
can't play at
for.
the same time still. So, would anybody else like to join us? Maybe Goose. Yeah, no, it might have been. Might have been my fault. I might have left it like that. I'm sorry, sweetheart. No, you're good. You're good. What happened to you that made you unable to work? So I herniated my L5S1. That's the disc, like basically right above your tailbone. That in and of itself might not have stopped me from working. It definitely hurt, but I had surgery on it to fix the hernia, and when I had the surgery, it actually made it worse. The surgeon like fucked up, and when he cut into me, he like um, caused a bunch of scar tissue, right? And then so I had to go in for a second surgery because I was in so much pain still, because the first surgery didn't work. So when went to my second surgery, the surgeon took like one look at the MRI and he was like, "Wow, like whoever the last guy was, like fucked up." And because of that scar tissue, it's like pushing on it's called your S1 nerve root. So it's like a nerve. It's basically in your spine. Like basically I have scar tissue pushing on my spinal cord. So that along with the SI, like your what's SI stand for? I can't remember. It's my SI, like I get really bad SI pain, so it goes from my butt all the way down my legs, dude. And sometimes it's on one leg and sometimes it's on the other leg. Um, but it's the SI joint is the sac sacroiliac 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 is what it's called, the sacroiliac joint. And basically it's like right kind of like, yeah, it's like in your hips basically. um Sacroiliac joint. If you Google it, it's essentially the last your last vertebrae right before your butt.
So Bruce was asking like what happened to make it
So basically what happened was I had the hernia, right? I had surgery, which the surgery I was hoping would help, but it made it worse. So then I had to have another surgery to try to fix, so I wasn't in so much pain. But because of that first surgery and like it like permanently fucked me up. So
so
I'm like in pain all the time, like my ass and going down my legs. Like I have nerve pain that goes down my legs. So what it does is when I'm standing or sitting for too long, um, like my ass and my legs will like fall asleep and really start to hurt. And that's why I can't sit or stand for like long hours.
so initially I guess he's asking what like caused all this. You're not even sure.
But if you're asking like what initially caused that to happen, if you're asking like what injury caused that, I don't know specifically like what I did to injure myself, but I mean, I played football growing up and I was skateboarding a lot at the time. I was super active and like dude, I would crash on my fucking skateboard like, every other day. And I think the disc started herniating, like, or bulging, I mean. So it was slowly like slipping, and then one day I probably just moved wrong and it fucking exploded. Like that's what a hernia is.
I also
And the thing that sucks about a disc, if you break a bone, your bones can heal, but discs cannot because it's like a fleshy, you know, and also because I'm really tall, like I'm 6'6", 260, and one of my doctors said um, that that's a very common like injury for bigger guys because we have so much weight on our core right there. So it's just a common injury, especially when you're a big guy that's athletic and you're constantly getting bangs like bruised and banged up and shit. Like that's probably what caused it. I think is just skateboarding and playing football, from first grade all the way until I was a senior. But thank you for asking though, Goose. That was a good question. Why don't we do another 1v4, you guys, and see if we can get some more people. Sweezy, did you want to, or Goose, did you guys want to play another one? And then if we get enough people, I'll do 2v8, y'all. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure if we have enough people for 2v8 yet. Oh, you taking a dookie? That's alright, bro. You're good. I broke my hip, both femurs, and my right knee from Halo school. Oh, god damn, Remus. Yeah, that fucking probably hurts, dude. Like I said, with broken bones, they heal, but I'm sure you probably still have pain and shit from it. What sucks about a disc is, like I said, because it's not a bone, like, bones will regrow, but a disc is kind of like a spongy, like, it's got the consistency of, like, crab meat, so it's like a fleshy substance that, you know, doesn't grow back, doesn't heal, you know? So it's like, it's kind of a permanent injury, like, no matter what. Hey, thank you, Goose. Thank you for filling in, man. If I can get, like, 2 more people, so I don't know, like, maybe Sweezy, Sweezy or Remus, or if anybody else, after this match, you guys, if we can get, like, 2 more people, then I'll go ahead and do 2v8 after this if you guys want. Do you guys want to do 2v8 after this one? I broke my back twice, neck twice. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm Squidward tall, but SpongeBob stupid. That was a good one, Remus. Right? Hell yeah, bro. If you don't mind me asking, like, are you talking about vertebrae in your back and in your neck? I'm assuming, like, you're talking about bone, like broken bones. Fuck, man. Yeah. How long did that fucking, like, did you do it at the same time, or was it separate occurrences? You probably were out for like 2 months, huh? One point, wait, 16 years or 1.6 years? I know, poor Sweezy. He's like, y'all okay? I know, me and Remus, we fucked up, bro. You've never broken a bone, Amber? Yeah, like, I'm lucky that I, you know, for playing football and skateboarding and, you know, falling as much as I did and playing running back and getting tackled every play, like, I'm surprised I didn't break more bones, you know what I mean? I broke my pinky, like, I was catching a pass. Because as a running back, I'm not a receiver, but you also are a receiver sometimes. So I was catching a pass, and this dude, like, the football and the helmet, like, this guy was tackling me, and the football hit my pinky, like, against his helmet, and it, like, sandwiched my fucking pinky and broke it. And then that same left pinky I broke again a couple months later, dude. And so I broke the same finger twice, and then also I broke my my right arm, like near the elbow, but I never I never went into the hospital and got a cast or anything like that. Like, I knew it was broken just because of how it was huge, dude. It was all swelled up, and it was like the size of a baseball. And it was all purple and shit, so I knew I broke it, but I never got it, put it into a cast or anything. And as a matter of fact, I kept skating even with a broken arm for a little bit. I did take it easy. I stopped skating as much, but I did skateboard a little bit with a broken arm, like an idiot, dude, like a dumbass. But that's the only major, like, I broke my pinky and my arm, so the only major bone I ever broke was my right, like, near the elbow, kind of. Because, like, whenever I would fall skateboarding, I would always fall on my right side, on my right, like, right on my, my right elbow. and my right knee too. Like I fucked up my knee quite a bit. I didn't break it, but shit would be, because I didn't wear pads or anything, you know. Oh damn! I almost got him for a second. Damn it! Give my flashlight back, asshole. Oh, so you got Franklin's, you do, Ghostface. Son of a bitch. But anyways, you guys, Remus, Lunar Bats, does anybody else, I'm not sure if Sick is still here or Barmy Bunny, but if there is anybody else that is still here on the stream that, you know, wants to come in and play with me, let me know if you guys want to join, so that way I can figure out, and if you guys don't mind playing 2v8, of course, if I can figure out how many people we have, I can get you guys in the next match, and we can all play 2v8 if you guys want. Because right now I have me, Nick, Goose, and Lee, so but that only gives us 4. And I would prefer to have at least 6 of us, 5 of you guys, plus myself. So that means I need like 2 more people. So let me know in the chat, you guys, if y'all want to come in. And then if we get a few more viewers, we'll do some predictions for y'all too. I played rugby, I was captain of cross country, track, running back of American football, goalie of soccer, swimmer, and in a band and chorus. Wow, what kind of band? Like do you played instrument or what? That's crazy, dude. You did hella sports. So since you call it American football and stuff, I'm curious, like, because I was also a running back. That's crazy. We played same position too. Did you grow up like not in the U.S. or like did you live in outside the U.S. for a little while, Remus? Because I know you said you're in Vegas, but are you originally like from the United States, I guess is my question. Trombonist? Ooh, cool, dude. I don't think I know anybody that's ever said they played the trombone. That's cool. It's just the way you're wording it, I guess. That's all. That's why I was wondering. Oh, grew up in Germany. There you go. Now it makes more sense. Just because, you know what I mean. Like, I'm sure you know most Americans. We just call it football, you know. Whereas everybody else, the rest of the world, football is soccer, and they say American football, yeah. But that's cool. You were a goalie. You were a goalie too. That's a hard position in soccer, dude. No, Marissa said she was a goalie for one day as well in soccer. You had to fill in. Yeah, that's cool, man. Nice. When was that? You own a violin, Remus? Dude, Remus, like one of my favorite, if not my favorite, all-time favorite bands, is this metal band, and they actually have a violinist, like in, you know, like a death metal / black metal band, you know, and that's actually one of the reasons why I like them so much, is because they are heavy, but they do have like a violin with like soft parts and stuff too, and they even add it to some of their heavier shit, and they're really good, bro. Like, the guy that plays the violin is super talented, and the guy that plays the violin, he also sings like clean vocals, and then they have another vocalist that does the screams. So they have like a harsh vocalist, and then they have a violinist that is also the clean vocalist, and then they have, you know, 2 guitarists, a bass, and drummer. And they're one of my, probably, I should probably say they are my favorite band, because I like a lot of bands, but I think they are like my all-time favorite. But if you probably haven't heard of him because I don't know if you listen to any metal or any heavy music at all, but the guy is really good at violin, and if you want to check him out, I can give you a song. Let me know and I'll put it in the chat. But that's cool. Like, how long have you played violin for? Because I play guitar. I play a little bit of drums, but like I'm good enough at the drums, like where I can get by. Especially I love when like there's a double bass, a double kick pedal. I love playing drums with a double kick pedal. But I'm good enough to where like I can keep time pretty well and keep a beat. But I think I'm much better at guitar. And I can do vocals myself, like harsh vocals and screams and gutturals and high. I can kind of do all of it, so that's why on my channel I have some redeems actually for that shit. I'm sure you've heard. The pig squeals and the, oh god damn, Ghostface, holy fuck, where the hell did you come from? But yeah, that's what the pig squeals and the my precious and shit like that is for. To give you guys some vocals. Bro, he scared the shit out of me, you guys. Good lord. Actually, I have played violin since 6, drums since 14. Damn, that's amazing, dude. Hell yeah. I started playing guitar when I was about 14. And I started taking it more serious when I was like 16, 17. So, and now I'm 37, so I've been playing guitar for a little over 20 years now. And I'm not amazing, but I think I'm decent. I'm pretty good. I mostly play metal, but I can do like, you know, softer stuff too. Last time I played guitar actually on the stream for you guys, I was playing my acoustic and I was doing like, you know, some soft tunes for you guys. Some little like, I was doing some little melodies and shit for you guys last time. But I haven't played my electric in a while, dude. I need to play it again. What's good, Ushy? Thank you so much for Big Bank Amber. No, Ushy, Amber's nickname is Arizona, bro. You can call her Big Bank Amber too, but Marissa is 828, and Amber is Arizona. I got my Arizona right here in my hand too. I'm not gonna lie, Amber, I actually think that's a cool nickname. Marissa's Arizona on the camera. Her straw matches the can. This is my Arizona. I have the white can of. It's not my favorite. It's just sweet tea, but I prefer. She has the green tea, and I have the sweet tea. But my favorite one is the Arnold Palmer, and I also like the lemon one too, which is kind of the same thing, but those are like some of my favorite ones. Bro, why can't, I'm staring right at him. Why can't I break him out of his fucking, why can't I break him out of his stalk, dude? You guys see that? Like, I'm looking right fucking at him, bro. It's not doing anything. Like, am I doing something wrong, or is it because Lee was between us, maybe? That was weird though, right, you guys? Yeah, nice try, bud. Good effort, Sir Ghostface, but you're gonna get a pallet in the face, my guy. Oh shit, me and my boy Nick getting out. Let's go, Nick. Good job, actual hot dog. Are we gonna pull a win out of our ass, you guys? I'm sorry that you died, Goose, but we're gonna avenge Goose, you guys. Fucking good game, by the way. Goose, Nick, and Lee, you guys did. Oh, Lee got out too. Hell yeah, we got a win, bro. I cannot believe that we won that game. Amber, can you believe we pulled that out of our ass? Me and your boy fucking got it somehow. Could not have done it without Goose and Lee, though. Good fucking shit, you guys. I will take that win all day, man. Especially on Larry's, bro. I'm not very, like, I really don't. I don't hate Larry's, but let's just say that I prefer lots of other maps over it when it comes to looping killers. It does have some good loops, but yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of Larry's. The good thing about it, though, is it is a big map, so that does kind of go in your favor. And depending on the killer, like, some killers will struggle on Larry's for sure. I don't think Ghostface is one of them, though. As a matter of fact, if anything, he should do really good on Larry's because, you know, he's a stealth killer. And there's lots of places to sneak up on survivors there, just like he did to my ass, bro. He scared the shit out of me. Like, that Ghostface jump scared me good, dude. Yeah, me too, Lee. Like, once I realized it was Ghostface and we were on Larry's, I was like, bro, we're gonna lose. So you guys did really good, man. And honestly, dude, the killer, he wasn't too bad either. He actually did everything right. He just, you know, we just got really lucky at the end, dude. He honestly, that should have been a 2K. Hey, what's up, Sparky? Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate you coming in to say hello, dude. You know, most killers don't join my stream, so I really, really appreciate it because I'm a small channel and it really means a lot, dude. You did fucking great, man. GG's to Sparky. You guys put your GG's in the chat. That's very nice of you to come in and say hello, dude. I really fucking appreciate it. I had a blast getting to play with you, Sparky. You jump scared the shit out of me, bro. When I'm trying to remember. So you hit me, right? And then, like, I got my burst of speed and I was looking behind me where I thought you were, and you kind of went around and then cut me off, like, I think it was near the bathroom stalls or whatever. Kind of in the corner of the map, if you know what I mean. But I was the Sable, so I think I was the only Sable, so you probably remember me, dude. But yeah, you fucking, like, I'm pretty sure I farted. That's how bad you scared the fart out of me, bro. Not the shit out of me, but you got the fart, so get you close enough, you know. But yeah, that was a really good jump scare. And then also, you were that close to getting me at that pallet at the end. When I hit you with the pallet and got out, like, I got that pallet stun by a literal cunt hair, bro. Half of a cunt hair, actually. I measured it, Sparky, so don't worry, I got you. I measured it for you. But it was so close. That's why I was saying, like, the only reason that you didn't get a 2K was because of luck, dude. I just got lucky that I had a little bit, you know, good enough reflexes. But like I was saying, by all rights, that should have been a 2K. And I don't know about you, Sparky, but the way I look at it is, if you kill half the survivors, that's like a tie game. So, you know, you don't win, but you don't lose either. Whereas if you kill more than half, that's a win for the killer. But if you kill less than half, or we all get out, then obviously that's a win for the survivors.
Except
so you were that close to getting a tie. The only reason we won at the end, like I said, was we got lucky, dude. So you played a really close game, man. We all kind of did. That's why I was giving credit to my teammates too. Like, everybody played a really good match, dude. That was a hell of a good game. Yeah, Nick saved my ass by body blocking, right? That's what I was saying, Sparky. If Nick wouldn't have been there, actual hot dog, like, if he wouldn't have been there to body block, you would have got the 2K for sure, dude. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe a 3K. But, what's up, Jordy Lee? Welcome back to the channel, Jordy. You want to come play some 2v8 now, you guys? I'm going to see if we have enough people for 2v8. If we can get 5 people plus myself, then I will do 2v8 now. But if we can't, then I'll just go back to 1v4. But yeah, if we can get a couple more people besides who I was playing with, then maybe we can do some 2v8 now. By the way, Sparky, I wanted to tell you, on my channel, dude, like I said, I'm a small stream, and we love all of our viewers. We love playing with our viewers. So I always do open lobbies. I really do appreciate you coming in to say hello, because most killers don't even join my stream, or if they do, sometimes they're not always chill like you. But I would love to play some more matches with you. I'm a survivor main, but I do play killer in 2v8 sometimes, not usually by myself, but in 1v4, but sometimes I do play killer as well. Usually at the end of the night, I might do 1 or 2 killer games before. We always play a different game every night, so before I switch to a different game, we might do some killer, but we would love to play with you again. If you want to come in and join us, Sparky, all you got to do is send me a friend request on DBD or on PlayStation, either one. And if you want to add me, I can invite you if you want to come in and join us, play some Survivor together. And if you like the stream, please come in and join our Discord. If you enjoy the stream and you want to keep in touch with me, I do have a Discord server for that reason. And I know some killers like to go back and watch the match again from my perspective. So if you want, I upload all of my streams to my YouTube channel. I'll put a link for you, and if you want, it's free. You can drop your boy a sub. I appreciate that. But yeah, we would love to play with you again, man. So do you play Survivor at all, or I don't know if you like 2v8, but if you do, come on in and join us, brother. Hell yes. Let's go. Thank you, Sparky. I appreciate it, bro. Add another one to the squad, into the fog. Let's do it. Jordy Lee said, I'd play, but I'm re-downloading DVD. Oh, that's all right, Jordy Lee. How much longer is your download? I can wait, or I can get you into the next match, or I'm gonna be on DVD for a couple more hours, so you got plenty of time if you wanted to play tonight. On my channel, so what I normally do, Sparky, this doesn't necessarily apply to 2v8, because sometimes I don't always have enough people for 2v8, but normally when I play 1v4, it's open lobbies, like I said. Everyone's welcome to come in and join. It's first come, first serve. And if you join the lobby, you get 2 matches in a row, guaranteed. So no matter what, you'll get to play 2. And then after that, you're welcome to continue playing if you want, if no one else wants to come in and join. But if there is a queue of people waiting, or other people want to come in and you've already played 2, then I might ask you guys to rotate so we can give everybody a fair chance. But usually in 2v8, you guys can usually play more, because as many matches usually as you want, because typically when we do 2v8, I have room for everybody, you know what I mean? But thank you for joining, though, man. We got Sparky, our new killer friend. We got Goose, Lee, Amber, and then I got room. Let's just see if we can at least get one more, you guys. That would be awesome. Appreciate you joining, though, man. Let me send you an invite really quick, Sparky. Let me see if I can get us... Sweezy, did you want to play another one? Or Grandmaster Ushi, would you like to join? I don't know if you can play tonight, Ushi, but if you can, man, be my guest. You guys come on in and join. And I think we might have enough people on the stream now for a prediction. What do you guys say? You guys want to do our first prediction tonight? Hey, my boy Digimon, what's up, bro? Welcome back to the channel, Rogue to Digimon. Thank you for joining my stream, and thank you for joining the squad, buddy. It's really good to see you again. I hope you're having a good Friday morning. Appreciate you guys playing with us. Um, Yeah, that's awesome, Sparky. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for understanding. Like I said, everyone, no matter what, you guys get two in a row because I feel like one is just not really enough. Um, that's why I let two people play two matches in a row because you never know, right? Like maybe you get a killer that's farming. Maybe you get a bad match, or maybe like someone disconnects. So I always guarantee everyone two matches in a row. Now, the only exception to that rule is if someone donates. So if you guys make a donation on my stream, as long as it's $1 or more, then I'll give you guys three in a row guaranteed. And then if you guys make a large donation, like $20 or like 5 subs or whatever, then you get three choices. You can either play as many matches as you want all night. We call it dibs, so you can have dibs all night. Or option two, you can pick the game we play at the end of the stream. I always play a different game every night for the last hour. And you can honestly pick any game as long as it's free or one of the games I've already got. And then the last option three is you can add another hour to the stream. You can either add an hour to DBD or to the game at the end or whatever. Tonight's game, we're going to be doing Goose Goose Duck. Someone already guided the stream for that tonight. Tomorrow, we're supposed to play Repo, but no one's guided for that. So if you guys wanted to, pick tomorrow's game, you guys could. And then Saturday, Amber guided for Jackbox. But some of the other games that I play, like I mostly I love horror games and shooters. So we do a lot of Resident Evil. I'll also do like Silent Hill. Um, on Sunday, I'm gonna beat the new Dark Pictures anthology series, The Devil in Me. Um, but I also play shooting games too, like Fortnite, Battlefield, the new Battlefield Red Sec. I was playing that. Arc Raiders just came out. I've been playing that. Ready or Not, and Hunt Showdown. The list goes on. There's a ton of different games. I really want to play Tarkov because I think doesn't Tarkov come out tomorrow? Let me double check that really quick. So, yeah, we'll do a prediction the next match. I think there's not enough time for this one, but don't worry, you guys. Get ready because I promise the next match I will do a prediction. So Tarkov comes out. Oh shit! It is tomorrow. Damn, you guys. Okay. Well, that settles it. I'm playing Tarkov next week for sure. Um, I'm gonna put Tarkov on the schedule for probably for Wednesday then next week. Also, I heard there's a new Phasmophobia update. I don't know, when does the Phasmo update come out? Do you guys know? Because I heard there's gonna be like a new map or something like that. So I heard there's gonna be a new Phasmo update too. She said, "I'm not home tonight, brother. Tomorrow we'll game for sure. I need to game more with you for sure." Shout out to everyone in this chat for being so chill. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much, Grandmaster Ushi. You are the fucking best, man. You're chill as fuck. We love you, Ushi. If you want, if you're here tomorrow night, Ushi, yeah, come in, bro, and come play some 2v8 with your boy Thud. I appreciate it, man. It's good to see you. Um, Hey, what's up, SA? Thanks for joining the stream, SA Tank. Look at that, my number 2 sub homie. Look at my boy on the leaderboard kicking ass this month. He said it's out already. It's a dope map. I like it. I heard, what's it called again, SA? It's like, someone said it's like a diner or something, right? Or what's the new map called? It's like a spooky diner, isn't it, you guys? Or am I tripping? Someone mentioned it once, but I might have forgot. But you like it, dude? I'm gonna put it on the schedule for next week. Nell's Diner. Okay, yeah. So next week, you guys, I'll put Tarkov for Wednesday, and I'll put Phasmo maybe for like Friday. If you guys are cool with that, and then we can play Tarkov and Phasmo next week. You know what game we haven't played in a while that I want to play again is Ready or Not, dude. I was thinking about that, and we stopped playing it pretty, like, we didn't really play it that much, or at least I didn't. I only played it on my channel maybe 4 times, and then we stopped playing it for, it's been a few months now, and I would really like to, play it again. So I might put Ready or Not back on the schedule too. We'll see. No guarantees or nothing, but possibly. SA Tank, I've got room for a couple more survivors in my 2v8 lobby. Would you like to come in and join? You can get, obviously, extra matches because you're tier 3, but usually in 2v8, you guys can usually stay in regardless. But I haven't got to play 2v8 with you, I don't think yet this week, have I? If you want, if you're able to, SA, you should come in and join us, buddy. I've got room for you and one other person too, if anybody else wants to join. Don't be shy, you guys. Let me know. Shout out to Sparky, Goose, Amber, Lee, and wait, who else is in here? Ready or Not, my beloved. Oh, do you like Ready or Not, Sparky? I'll play it with you, bro. I only got to play it a little bit. I really enjoyed it. It was a really good game, man. And then my friends that I was playing it with, like, they just moved on from it. They stopped. They played the shit out of it. It's like what happens with me all the time. The people that want to play those games with me, like, I'll play the game with them once or twice, and then when I'm not streaming, they'll play it. They'll play them every day, all day. They play the shit out of it, and then so they get bored of it, and then yet I've only played it, once or twice because I can only play one. I play DVD all night, and then at the end of the night I can only play, one extra game. Oh, you're doing don't touch my chest, Bubba. SA, nice, bro. At hospital, turns out medical waste is bad for breathing. See you soon. No way, are you serious? I didn't know that, Remix. He's so funny, bro. Are you okay, though, man? Like, I just want to make sure you're good, brother. I just hope you're okay, dude. But I totally understand, if you're busy and stuff, if you're at the hospital, my guy, it's all good. But we do appreciate you joining the stream, Remus. We love you, bro. You're always super kind and chill when you're here. Appreciate the support no matter what, man. And if you do have something going on, I hope that everything that you're feeling better soon, Damn it, I was just about to save them. See, that's what I hate about when people are, on the cage, on the hook in 2v8. I'll go to save them, and right when I'm about to get there, their fucking hook gets moved all the way across the goddamn map, dude. So now I was gonna save Amber, but her hook respawned her halfway across the map, bro. That always happens to me. I have all the missions S+. I take any reason to play it again. Hell yeah, Sparky. Well, like I said, Sparky, on my channel, I don't know of any other channels that do this, but I think it's pretty cool because it gives my viewers the opportunity to choose like what games I play, and I give you guys the opportunity to extend my stream longer every night. So on my channel, if you guys make I understand if you're not able to donate, like, trust me, it's not a big deal. I totally get it. But for the people that do, make a large donation, if it's $20 or or the equivalent of that, or like 5 subs or whatever, then I'll let that person pick the game that we play either that night or sometime later in the week. Um, and then if you're like, hey man, I want to play, Ready or Not with you, you could actually do that for tomorrow. Tonight's game's already chosen by someone else, but tomorrow's game, I'm supposed to play Repo, but no one has chosen tomorrow's game. That's just the default game I have set up. So what I do on my channel is I let people, if they make a large donation and they're like, hey man, will you play Ready or Not with play that tomorrow? Absolutely, dude. I'll play it. And what my default is, I play it for 1 hour at the end of the stream. So that is the only downside is, it is at the end of my stream, so you'd have to be able to stay up, late for it. But if you have a day off from work or school or whatever that works, like on the weekend or something, you could always choose, Friday night or Saturday night, choose that night to play it. And my schedule, just so you know, Sparky, I stream every night except for Monday and Tuesday. And then Sunday night is the one night where I don't play DVD. I play usually a different horror game. Right now I'm doing the Dark Pictures anthology series, The Devil in Me. But like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, those 4 nights I play DVD from. Oh, nice flashy save, Goose. Hell yeah, bro. We start at about 10:30 Pacific time, and I play DVD until about 3 in the morning. And then at 3 a.m. is when I start the after hours game, is what I call it. So for instance, if you were able to stay up until 4 or 5, we could play Ready or Not for 1 or 2 hours. And if someone does $20 and they choose a game, you can also do another 20 and add another hour to it. You can do both. So if it was like, I want you to play Ready or Not for 2 hours, like that's an option too. And I know it's a big donation, but I'll be honest, man, I don't really know any other channels that allow their viewers to pick their content and extend their stream, unless they're doing a subathon or something, but that is something special I do for the people that donate. So, but like I said, if you don't have money to donate, I can put it on the schedule anyways, and if no one else changes the game, we might be able to play it together for an hour, for free. You wouldn't have to donate anything. So, there's my pig squeal. There, you heard it. Do you listen to metal at all, or just were curious? No, that's all right, Grand Goose. It's not your fault, bro. Trust me, Goose. Like I have those nights myself, bro. You did great, man. I know everybody got out but you, but you sacrificed yourself so the rest of us could get out. Ooh, woo! You know what I mean? My precious. Hey, there you go, Lee. He knows. Lee Chaolan knows about that. It's like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, right, Sparky? Oh, you do? Do you have a couple of favorite bands that you listen to? Just out of curiosity. Lee said, "I love hearing your metal vocals." Aw, thank you, Lee. I don't think everybody shares that sentiment, but I think every once in a while it's fun to do, just to freak people out, I guess. Pooh said, "I love when you throw an ooh-woo in the middle of your sentences." Well, that's the whole point, is as soon as I see it, I have to say it immediately, no matter what, right? That's the joke with it. So if you redeem Uwu, as soon as I see the Uwu, like I have to say it whether I'm mid sentence or not. Slipknot have been a fan since their self-titled. There my goes. Hell yeah, there you go, Sparky. Awesome, man. Min Min, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining. Do you want to come in and join us 2v8 right now, man? I've got plenty of room, so you guys aren't, taking anybody's spot or anything like that. We actually got room for like 3 more people, so it would be awesome if we could get a couple more, chat. Does anybody want to come in and join us? And I'm going to have... Marissa's the only mod right now, you guys, so she is a little... She's trying to, do her best to keep an eye on chat, but I'll have her set up our first prediction for you guys. Now, Sparky, since you're new to my channel, every once in a while, if I have mods here, I'll have them do a prediction. Usually we do them like maybe every other match or so. It's basically just an opportunity for all of you guys that are here watching the stream to boost your channel points and get, a chance to win some extra points. So you can spend them on pig squeals, and you can choose my perks or choose my character, choose the map. I mean, there's so many things you guys can spend, points, or you can save them for a VIP or whatever. But we do predictions every once in a while, and basically give you guys a chance to get some extra points. Now, if you don't have that many points, if you're new to my channel, you guys can follow me, and if you follow me, you get 300 channel points for free, and if you guys donate 100 bits, you get 350 for free, and if you do a sub, or I think you have to gift a sub, then you get 500 channel points for free the first time you do those every month. So what I recommend is, if you don't have that many points though, when we do, like, I always recommend do the predictions, because no matter what, because you might win a lot of points. You could lose as well, of course, but if you're worried about losing, or if you guys are on a losing streak, I always recommend just bet like 100 points if you have them. And then if you lose 100 points, it's not that big of a deal, because by the time I do another prediction, you'll get your points back as long as you stay watching the stream. But if you win, sometimes I've seen people win like 500 or even 1,000 points. It depends on the odds, and it depends on, how much the other side bets. But basically, the more that you guys bet, the more you'll win if you get it right. Marissa's going to go ahead and set up our first Predicalick for you guys. So we'll do a prediction, Predicalick, lick some dicks. And I want to know, in this next 2v8 match, will more than half, will more than 4 survivors escape? The last match, we had 7, so almost all of us got out. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys have faith in us? If you guys think yes, then go ahead and choose option 1 for yes. If you guys think no, choose option 2 for no. And I don't mind if you guys bet against us if you're playing with me, but please, you guys, just play your best. That's all that we ask, because we don't want to see people throwing the match just to win channel points, right? Because if that shit happens, then we have to cancel that prediction, and I really don't want to do that, So all we ask is that you guys play your best. Hey, thank you, Min Min. Also, thank you for joining Amber, Sparky, Lee, Min Min, Goose, and we also got Bag of Tricks. Hello, welcome back. It's good to see you, Bag of Tricks. How are you? I hope you're having a really, really good Friday morning, Trixie, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Great to see you, and thank you for playing with us 2v8. Thanks for joining the squad. Who else we got here? Oh, SA Tank, did you want to join, buddy? Or you're playing killer right now, huh? Said, SA said, man, I had someone DC and letting everyone live. Oh, are you playing like solo queue killer right now, SA? Because I was gonna say tonight, usually what I do, you guys, is whoever donates the most, I let that person play killer with me. But I was thinking tonight maybe we could do it differently and just have it be totally random. So if you guys are okay with that, I was thinking I'll play 2v8, you know, killer with someone tonight. But whoever that someone is, we can just have people roll for it if you guys want. Because I know like Goose and Amber, like they've already played killer with me, and I know some, like there's a few of you guys that have, but there's also a lot of people that haven't played killer with me yet, that might not, you know, be here super late or might not have had the opportunity. So I was gonna say if you guys want, my last match before we play Goose Goose Duck, I can do a killer match with someone, and like whoever wants to play killer, I'll have you guys roll, and then like whoever rolls the highest can play killer with me. It's a goated album. Yeah, they're self-titled. Yeah, yeah. Dude, honestly, Sparky, I've probably been to over 200 concerts in my life, bro. I used to go to this concert venue like every weekend when I was from like 16 until 25, 26. And I don't go to as many concerts now, but I still go every once in a while when I don't really make that much money streaming, so I usually don't have money to do it, but sometimes you know, me and Marissa we saw As I Lay Dying before they broke up, and we were gonna go see Signs of the Swarm, but we didn't have enough money. But there was another show. Um, I saw Nea Bliviscaris when they came here, and what was the other show that we were besides As I Lay Dying? What was the other one? I can't even think, but those are the ones I've been to recently. But I've never seen Slipknot, unfortunately. But I've seen so many fucking bands, dude. Like, I've seen August Burns Red probably like 7 times live. And I've seen Bury Your Dead probably like 8 times live. There's a couple bands that come here all the time. You know, when I was younger, that I saw several bands like a few times, you know. But some of the really big bands don't come here though. Like, cause I live near Boise, and like in Boise, Idaho, we don't really get the big shows or the big tours, you know. If bands are gonna go on a tour, or if they're gonna, if it's like a huge like Ozfest or something, that they usually will skip my city. They'll go to like Salt Lake or Denver, or Seattle or Portland, but they won't fucking come to Boise. You know what I mean? You've been to 3? Damn, bro, that's awesome, man. You a metalhead for sure. Hell yeah. Well, you're in good company, buddy. I got a few of our viewers here. I know Amber and Pooh. I think you listen to metal sometimes, don't you, Pooh? Some of our lady friends here on the stream, we listen to heavy music too, which is awesome. Ooh, thank you for taking a hit for me, man. Whoever just saved my ass because I wasn't paying attention, thank you. Hey, thank you, Min. I'll heal you if I can real quick. Like, both of us are halfway fucking healed here. But yeah, like, I know, so my girlfriend, Marissa, Macabre 828. She listens to, you know, just as much heavy music as I do. And I know Amber listens to metal. Marissa, like, I listen to more of the heavier stuff, and so does Marissa, but my girlfriend also listens to, like, more variations of, like, variety of... She'll go into, like, more, like, indie metal and new metal, whereas, I'm more into, like, I really like, you know, traditional, death metal, black metal. One of my favorite genres recently is like mellow death or melodic death metal. And I like progressive. I really like progressive metal too. Those are like some of my favorite genres. But like mellow death and prog I love. And I also fuck with a little bit of like tech death, like technical death metal, and there's like another genre that's like black metal and death metal, where it's called blackened death, and there's this band that I really like that's in that genre too. And there's another genre that's like, if you guys have heard of shoegaze, like there's this music called shoegaze, and then there's like black metal, and they call it black gaze. So it's black metal and shoegaze like mixed together. So it's very like atmospheric and kind of slower paced. It's pretty cool. Holy shit, we got a treasure train. Oh, let's go, you guys. You guys know what this means, chat. Oh shit, a treasure fucking train, bro. This is not a regular hype train, you guys. A treasure train is different. So the way it works, you guys, is if we get to level 2, if we get the hype train to level 2, you guys will get 35% off gifted subs. So I think it's all gifted subs. I think instead of just you know 5 or more, if you guys can get this hype train to level 2, everybody, then you guys will get 35% off all gifted subs, chat. So let's see if we can get it, man. I want you guys to get a discount, bro. This is a really, really good opportunity to support the channel, and to, like, treasure trains are rare, just so you guys know. I've only had this is my second or third ever, so this doesn't happen very often, just so you guys know. So if you guys are able to donate, if you have any spare bits in your wallet, or subs definitely help a lot too. Subs actually help more than towards the hype train than bits, you guys. So if you guys are able to, you know, donate, this would definitely be a great fucking time to do it. Let's see if we can get ourselves that 35% discount, y'all. Thank you so much, by the way, SA, for starting the train, homie. I think it was one of those trains where it like bugged out and gave us the hype train for the sub. But thank you for gifting a sub to Sparky, bro. He was a really nice killer that I met earlier. Please, you guys, follow SA Tank, show my boy some love. Make sure you guys click on the shout out link, head over to his channel and hit that heart button for me. Thank you so much for gifting him a sub, dude. Sparky, you'll have access to all of my emotes on my channel now. I have a shit ton of emotes you can use, a lot of DVD emotes and shit. You also get you get 20% more channel points for the rest of the month. No more ads. But let's get that treasure train, y'all. We got 2 minutes left. If we can get the hype train to level 2, then you guys will get 35% off any amount of gifted subs. So all gifted subs will be 35% off, you guys. So instead of $6, they'll be on PC. They'll be like $4 or whatever. And on instead of $8 on mobile, they'll be maybe like five something. I'm sorry, Massive. I didn't mean for you. This is one of those maps, you guys, where it's really easy to get left on the hook because, like, if you're on one side of the map, it takes a long time for people to get to the other side. And because we had the hype train going, you guys, I'm sorry I wasn't paying very close attention, so I apologize if you guys got left on the hook. I wasn't trying to leave nobody on the hook, though. I would never do that on purpose, of course. Did somebody else get out, too? Oh, Amber, you got the hatch. Good job, sweetheart. Way to go. Put some hatch emotes in for Amber. She got first place. Miss MVP. Chat, we only got like 30 seconds left to get this treasure train, y'all. It would be really fucking cool if we could get it, because, like I said, this does not happen very often. So if you guys are able to do a couple more subs, that will extend the timer. If you guys get to level 1, that'll give us another 5 minutes. I believe we need, like, 2 more subs. So we're pretty close, but... Damn, there we go, Grand Goose. Thank you so much, Goose. Fuck yes, man. Let's go. Thank you for the 5 subs, buddy. Dude, we almost ran out of time, bro. Did we get the 35% off? Oh, I think we did, but oh, damn it. I thought it was for all. I thought it was for all subs. It's only for 5 or more. God damn, that sucks, dude. I guess I read that wrong, you guys. My bad. I thought it was for no matter what amount. But it's only if you do 5 or more, unfortunately. But hey, if you guys are able to do 5 subs, I think normally, what's the price, you guys? Is it, holy shit! Goose, you fucking legend, bro. He's going crazy, man. Oh my god, you guys. Follow Grand Goose, everybody. Show my boy some love. That's massive, bro. He just fucking did 10 subs, bro. Did you get the discount, Goose? Is it working for you guys? Because I really hope that it is, man. It's not very often that we get treasure trains. This is only the second or third. I think it's only my third, because I know I had one like 6 months ago, and then I know I had we had another treasure train, I think, like